No Limit. We back, man. We back with another NoLimitReacts. Y'all good? Oh, I'm good too, man. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. I'm good to hear y'all are doing good as well. But I saw this and I had to check it out, bro. It's the boy Cordae. You know what I mean? He don't miss. I just clicked on the video to see what it was, and I heard the beat, iconic beat he's using here. So anyway, we got Cordae, Feel It in the Air. Are y'all feeling it? I don't know. Let's wait and find out and see, man. Let's get it.
Right here. So we moved.
I feel like I got that too loud. I don't know if it's too loud for you guys.
At first we lived in a leasing office building. Then we moved here, which is like a one in a den. And this is basically the den, but it was we used it and always come knock on my door like, yo, you can come outside, bro, you ain't on punishment? I bet, you know what I'm saying? That was like the living room area, etc. And that was like my mom. Yeah. No funny.
No funny.
This is real shit right here, man.
Yeah.
Now check it. Fuck this industry I'm currently a part of. Everybody is fake. Ulterior motives, they'll lie in your face. I see friends turn to enemies, become distant memories. Everybody's janky, they just not who they pretend to be. I'm trying to find my way out of this production deal. Stupid me, young and dumb, I thought the love was
trying to find my way out this production deal. Stupid me, I was young and dumb, man. Hey, we all been there, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's just like a hip hop thing, you know? I feel like that's really just a whole like LA thing as a whole, you know what I mean? Just fake snakes, bro. Greasy, slimy, just backstabbing everybody. It's like they're trying to climb the ladder, but they're using knives in people's backs to do it. You know what I mean? They're stab him and stab her and stab. It's really just, but I mean, that's what I've heard, you know. What do I know? Yeah, you hear that from a lot of people though, you know. It's just LA as a whole, like the film industry, the Hollywood, all that. So, but yeah, independence the way to go, man. Really, it's just, cannot forget, man. You got to believe in yourself. You cannot stop believing in yourself too. It's hard when you're 2 years in and you still ain't seen any money, but that independent is a grind. But in the end, it'll be worth it, right? You know, signing a deal, you get a bit. I talked about this before. You get a big check up front, but you know, in a year, whatever, that's gone, and then now they're getting all the money, and it's like you're just getting robbed, bro. You're getting robbed. You're gonna get a percentage of what you would have got had you stayed independent. You know what I mean? And you'll get all of it forever, theoretically. But I mean, there's other deals too. You know, it ain't all just that the one thing, but it's not all 360. But that's what usually most artists get tied into, is that 360 deal.
Real man, I don't even go outside without touching still. One bad decision and I can get my muffin peeled. I know a couple niggas probably had their glasses filled. I'm sorry I don't make music for the mass appeal. New crib, got 6 baths, no Jack and Jill. But fuck the bragatory raps, boy, this shit get real. Never mind, I could tell you some shit with clever rhymes, but this year I thought of killing myself like 7 times, and that ain't normal.
Oh my God, bro. Holy shit. See, well, first of all, he just said something outrageous, and I think it's like one of the most, well, it might be the most iconic line of 2022, but just the most realist, authentic, because most people won't want to talk about it, especially when it comes to mental health because of the stigma behind it. You know, you could say, you know, oh, whatever, it's fine, but the truth is, when you say something like that, everyone's going to look at you different forever. They might not act like it, not in front of your face, but they're in their head, they're going to see you differently. You know what I mean? That's why there's a stigma tied to that, which, and it sucks because mental health is usually not even of people's, you know, to a fault of their own, you know. It's like circumstances, and, you know, life's a roller coaster, man. There's ups and downs. Might have fallen on hard times, but we all do, you know, we go through it. But my point is, like, it shouldn't be a stigma, but there is. But what I wanted to say about Cordae is, like, he had to be careful, because I feel like him being tied in that snaky, that environment, that LA, that fake, like, it rubs off on you. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not even his fault necessarily, because like, he's surrounded by it. Everybody's in contact in that industry, like, for years and years, and eventually, you know. But I'm pretty sure he's got a good head on his shoulders, you know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, man. At the end of the day, who's looking out for you other than you? I mean, a couple people are to an extent, but you're the only one that's fully got your back, so, you know, you gotta take care of that.
Fuck all that, keep this shit formal. It felt like yesterday.
I have to run that back. That was probably the realest shit I've ever heard. It might be.
Never mind, baths, no Jack and Jill, but fuck the bragatory raps, boy, this shit get real.
But see, it's cool you're saying that now, but before that's what I'm talking about. You were kind of doing the bragatory raps, right? Like, he was talking about Cordae popped off, and for a reason, right? He's lyrically, not a lot of people can hang with him. So the greats saw that. J. Cole, Jay-Z, all them he was with. But I feel like because of that, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. The way it is now, like, social media and stuff influences you so much that it's good to see he's waking up now, though. He's waking up to it and realizing it. But first things first, though, take care of yourself, man. Your mental health. Forget everything else. You know what I mean? Always comes first. So you got to put yourself first, man. Because, you got kids or whatever. Obviously, your kids come first. But when it comes to your mental health, you almost got to put that first. You know what I mean? Because if you're not good, you're not able to be good for your kids. You understand me? So think about that.
But mine, I could tell you some shit with clever rhymes, but this year I thought of killing myself like seven times.
God, bro, I can't get past that. He said, fuck the bragatory rap. And he said, I could tell you about some crazy and some cleveratory rhymes, but this year I thought about killing myself like 7 times. And that ain't normal. It's not, bro. It's not. This, like, it's wild to me, bro. Like, I don't want to preach and get into a whole thing, but I just feel like the phones and the social media, it just like really gets in between, like, people with their families, relationships. It really just like, it drives a wedge in between them and just kind of splits you up a little, and then a little further at more and more and more until it distances you, you know what I mean? Until eventually it's just like, just you. So you really got to manage your use of that, your phone and all that, period.
Formal, and fuck all that keeping shit formal. It felt like yesterday when we was eating DiGiorno's. And mama ain't have no internet to watch porno, so I ain't have shit to do but write inside my journal. And that's why you can feel this pain I'm feeling. I'm still renegotiating shit with James McMillan. Negotiations ain't getting no further. I'm a boss nigga, never a worker. Not a soft nigga, just an observer. Fuck the industry and fuck all my enemies. It's crazy, but
that's what I say, bro. He said I'm not a soft dude, I'm just an observer. And you know, like, people take that sometimes, they take that as like a weakness, whatever, like a fear, or you're scared or whatever. Like, no, bro, the one that you should be worried about is the quietest one in the room. I don't know why people can't figure that out. Like, usually the loudest one in the room is the one that is the weakest. But like, usually the quietest one in the room is also the most intelligent, and that's why they're observant, reading people's body language, and you know what I mean, just their temperament. You can see someone's intentions through the way they speak and how they act and the way they react to you. So I'm the same way, bro. I'm laid back, you know. I can be upbeat and laugh and joke around and stuff as well, but I'm usually observant in most environments, just peeping what's going on. But that, I feel like I've always been like that since a kid, so that's why I was always ahead of my years, you know what I mean? Because I learned so much from just always being observant.
But we asked for all this shit, nigga didn't. I wouldn't change a damn thing except for all the snake shit, except for all the contracts, except for all the fake shit, except for all the people I showed genuine love to. The spat in my face, know that I still love you. Nah, fuck them, I am not that evolved. But if you ever got a problem, we can lock in the call. Let's say I'm at the Benz dealership, nigga, how you shop at the mall. But still, none of my problems are solved.
He's telling y'all right there, bro, money it's not the solution. It's not the solution. Like every other day. But still, my problems ain't solved. Like everything now, problems I had before I was worried about, it's still there, bro. Now, of course, money can take a relief off your shoulders and take care of your family and stuff like that you don't have to worry about as much anymore. It's just BS, though, to think that, like, you get rich and then tomorrow everything's perfect. Like, come on, man. Realistically, you're going to have way more problems because now you got your cousin, your mother, your aunt, you're asking you for money, and you want to help as much as you can, but you can't go overboard because then you're gonna be broke. So it's like now you're stressing. Before you were just worried about you and yours, now you're worried about, you know what I mean? So it's got to be even more if at the end of the day you think about it. Am I deep into too much, y'all? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm deep into everything too much. Let me chill. I'm just gonna let it play.
Now yesterday,
yeah.
Just texting Nas, you hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle, man, just shit like that. That's still like, just keep me going. So I had to. And yo, it seemed like it's good people, bad things always happen to. When life get hard, it almost feel like God mad at you. The trust that I had in my heart, people shattered you.
Bro, what is going on? Cordae is hitting everything he said. Speaking to me right now, bro. Speaking to me.
Life get hard, it almost feel. It seemed like it's good people, bad things always happen to.
The best people, the bad things always happen to, bro. I'm telling you, I always thought that since, with my dad and everything, when losing him at 13, like, knowing him, he was one of the best. And you'll say that you're biased because your dad or whatever, but being older now and looking back, like, no, seriously, he was a great, like, probably one of the most amazing people I've ever known. So it's true. And then he said, when life's real hard, I can feel like God's mad at you. And I get that. Totally. I do. But at the same time, right? I mean, what do I know at the end of the day? So take for what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but but you know, you'll know what if you believe what I'm saying is true or not. But at the same time, like people that do that, right? They always be like, God, why? You know, when they're having those like, why me? What did I do? Whatever. You can't think like that, right? Because whether you believe in God or not, whether he exists or not, that's irrelevant. It's like if there is a God, he only gives you the tools, right? He can only give you the tools you need for success or to put yourself in a certain position or whatever. He can't do it for you. Same way, like when you're doing bad, what I'm saying is you can't blame it on him, right? Or her, or whatever you want to call it, entity. At the end of the day, you're responsible for all your actions and you got yourself in that place. And as hard as it is to face, I feel like that's really what it is. People just don't want to face reality. So it's easier just to say like, why me? You know, what did I do to deserve this? La da da da. But you can't do that, bro. Because you can't. Because then you're never going to get out of it. You're just going to keep saying, well, tomorrow, you know, God will fix it or whatever. He can give you the tools, but with it, unless you get up and do it yourself, like you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to get out of that. Like, so don't sit around and wait for some magic, you know, like to do. You got to do it yourself. Seriously. It's hard though. I know it's hard, bro. It's hard. Trust me. I know more better than anybody. I'm only speaking from experience. So otherwise I wouldn't be speaking on it. You know what I mean? If I didn't think I know what I was talking about.
Life get hard. It almost feel like God mad at you. The trust that I had in my heart, people shattered you. My goddamn drummer was a rat and I ain't have a clue. I just want my girl to wake up without an attitude. I just wish the niggas around me would show gratitude. The love I've shown is never reciprocated. I'm supposed to be filled with joy cause niggas made it. I thought the nigga Ralph was real, but he wrote a statement. And every time I get on the gram, I'm in the matrix. And it's crazy how I call Dave Chappelle on some homie shit. Especially when I realize that he don't owe me shit. I lost my first Grammy same day we lost Kobe shit. Glad I got to meet him at the US Open shit. We had a dope combo, though I'm never disclosing it. It's certain key moments when I die that I'm going with. Yeah. Get that first
bro, Cordae is too real, bro. But I knew this, something about him. Bro, when he first came out, I don't know, I just knew. There's certain people you know. But he said that there's certain key moments that basically I'm dying with, right? There is certain things that you should take to the grave, bro. Don't you tell everything to everyone and it's not special, right? Like there's certain key moments that I've enjoyed that no one will ever know about them. They'll never know what happened or what was said, what was done, that I'm leaving with, just me. And that's what makes them yours, right?
Die that I'm going with. I'm never disclosing it. It's certain key moments when I die that I'm going with. Yeah. Did you get that first part?
Yeah.
Some things are best left unsaid.
Thank you. God, bro, why couldn't I worded it like that? I had to make it 5 paragraphs. My bad, y'all. Some things are left better unsaid. Couldn't have said it better myself. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You don't need to always talk about everything and just keep some things close to you. Special, you know? Special. They're more special that way.
You know, not everything. It's like I try my best to be transparent.
Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna find some cool shit to say.
Yeah.
Check it. Now listen, why does my compassion get treated as weakness? Niggas showing they true colors, that's as a recent. All alone in this mansion, though I'm prone to expansion. My profound use of language, I hold this advantage. Mediocre ass albums, they calling them classics. Give it time, foolish statements are always retracted. Force-fed algorithms that fall in the masses. Advertisements are planet based on the demographics. 10,000 cash.
Bro, he's saying some shit. He said basic ass albums that are being called classic, and they're basic as hell. They're trashed or whatever. They're not trash. They're not amazing. They're just basic. Also, he said forced algorithms, you know, forced to the masses. Like you're not even like, you don't really understand that you're not really choosing what you like. You know what I mean? In a sense, I know you're going to say, well, like, yeah, you are, because the algorithm finds out what you like and recommends content, you know, similar to that for you. But I don't know. It's a weird, you know what I mean? You should be able to find what you like. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It works well. I will say that much, but it is weird. Like at the end of the day, you can't control everything that you see. You know what I mean? When you're on Netflix, everyone has different shows and different. It's like I'm gonna tell you about something on YouTube, right? And then you'll never see it in a million years. You keep going, but it's just because it's not what's similar to what you watch and it'll never be recommended to you. So if that person hadn't told you about it, you would have never known it existed. It's wild. It's just wild to think about.
In my denim jacket, I often reminisce for times where we didn't have it. But who am I to dwell? My job is to excel. 100 bands I put on Microsoft, I'm doing well. Investment returns, live more lessons and learn. I sent a long text message just to catch your concern. Although never replied, this is better than lies. Niggas crave this fame shit whether dead or alive. Oof. Y'all can have this shit, man. You hear me?
Run that back. Run that back.
This is better than lives.
Run that back. Run that back for the people that didn't hear that in the back, man.
Put on Microsoft, I'm doing well. Investment returns, live more lessons and learn. I sent a long text message just to catch your concern. Although never replied, this is better than lives. Niggas crave this fame shit whether dead or alive.
Although never replied, at least it's better than lives.
Reply, this is better than lives. Niggas crave this fame shit whether dead or alive. Y'all done had this shit, man. You hear me? Let me keep the bread though, but like all this other like fame, extracurricular shit, man. Fuck them. I don't fuck with none of these industry fame niggas. I don't fuck with none of these bitches. Man, I fuck with my tribe and my tribe only, and that's it. Everybody else eat a dick, high level only. Yo, what up? How you, Slim? Hey, shit, I'm just shooting this video real quick around my hallway. Come on then, say less. Right, hey, hit me later. I'm finish shooting you guys. I'm gonna come see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the end of the video, man. I feel like I talked way too much in there, so... Hey, man, sometimes we got to get deep, man. Why is it that everything's got to be like, don't pause the video, let it play through, and then say two things and buy, like, peace? No, man, what are we doing? Let's talk about it. Anyway, man, hope y'all enjoyed Cordae. Feel it in there. It was dope. Fire. I'll mess with it, but y'all let me know what y'all thought, man, in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. I'm gone.